For colored girls who've considered suicide when the rainbow is enough. That's the title of a new stage play in production at Benedict College. Joining me now is Charles Brooks, the director and professor of theater. Charles, the play expresses the many struggles and obstacles that African-American women have to overcome in their lives. Can you talk a little bit about why this particular play was chosen to perform at Benedict?
Well, yeah, this play addresses, as you indicated, the concerns and issues. And when we speak about women, we're talking about mothers, sisters, wives, lovers, significant others, women. Some of the things that they talk about in the dressing room, tryouts, and things of that sort. Ntozake Shange, who is an accomplished playwright, actress herself, would hear certain things and felt that these were things that women discussed and hid within themselves. And to me, it's like I chose to play because we have a lot of situations going on today.
We certainly do.
Here, with women that women don't talk about. And they hold inside them, and it's reflective in society because it's going to affect everything. It's going to affect in the home life. It's going to affect relationship. It's going to affect everything. And so, when I heard the controversial issue over the play, over the movie, and no one seen the play. And it was like, well, we understood some things looked good, some things didn't go so far, some things didn't tell enough, some things were misunderstood and that kind of thing. And then people called me, I said, well, you've been to Broadway, this and that, you know anything about the play? I said, I was there for the previews. I know her, I knew the actresses, we were there for opening night.
Wow.
And, so what's the play about?
Well, you have to come see it. Exactly.
So now it's a market, right?
Yeah, exactly. So ultimately, you were gravitated to this because you saw a lot of similarities between what women are going through now and what was written in the book and in the play.
Right. And then what she talked about in the 70s.
Yeah.
You figure that, that should be something you think would have happened then, and we're into a new day. But it is something that has flamed to the point, as I indicated, it's affecting everyday life. The women, 30 women actually came up the first night of the audition.
Wow. That says a lot.
That said a lot to me. And
you said even before we started rolling here that a lot of the women who have started rehearsals on this play are now invested in it. This is like a passion for them.
This is a passion for them because some of these young women, they have children, they have relationships, they're in schools. They have ambitions, they have goals, they have objectives, and yet they have to deal with a lot of different things. That doesn't help the situation that they have to overcome. This play for them, I've seen and witnessed a purging effect in their own lives.
Wow.
And that their ownership is, we want other women and other people to have that purging, that sense of awareness. I'm not alone. That has happened to me, but I still can go on.
So do you think that them being in the play has been therapeutic to them in a way?
That's exactly right. Every night after rehearsals, they say a little prayer and hope that that would transfer into the audience, the things that they're experiencing. So it wasn't just a reading exercise. It wasn't just, we're going to do this. It became background analyses. How much of this is involved? What is the effect of those kinds of issues that affect the abusiveness of women and cause women to feel and have doubts of themselves? And those kinds of things, these were some of the things that they discussed. I would sit and listen to them discuss it among each other. And I could see why Shange had a man to direct this, because you figure a woman would direct it. But Oz Scott was that man in the audience, and he could relate to some of the things that the women were going through, being a man who are familiar with some of the locker room talk men talks about.
Exactly. So he saw the other side of it.
Right. And so, and I found myself in that situation with that.
What do you hope that audiences who come to see the play take away the most from the performance?
Well, that in fact, some of the historical research that I've done is what I call post-colonial disorders. You know, a lot of these things are not by chance. A lot of them are systemic. I mean, they're designed that we shouldn't, and they're going through these things, but they shouldn't get so bogged down in them that it becomes a point that causes them to be in a stalemate, that they find that they themselves cannot move out of a situation. Hopefully these characters that approach this stage and these young women have gone beyond being convincing, but believable in their roles, that it would cause some type of purging, empathy, catharsis, cleansing, so that audience, when that audience get up and leave, she or he can go back and talk to their daughter, talk to their loved ones, have some dialogue, share some things, release some things, and go on with their lives and fulfill their potential.
That's what we're hoping as well. We're going to put some information up here for you about the play. Now, this is once again for colored girls who have considered suicide when the rainbow is enough. The performance will be March 23rd, 24th, and again on the 25th and 26th. The play will also be taking place at Benedict College and Ponder Fine Arts Humanities Center Theater. And it will begin Wednesday and Thursday, Friday at 3 p.m. and then again on Saturday. Now, the event is open to the general public. Tickets currently on sale for $5 general admission and $3 for students and military personnel, as well as senior citizens 65 years old and older. Thank you so much for being here to talk about the play. I look forward to seeing it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Grab a pencil and some paper. Details on how you can contact us and see what's on the awareness calendar. That's coming up next. Stay with us.